You gotta wait here.
I'm not under arrest.
It doesn't work like that, okay?
No.
I gotta wait.
You're arresting me, Mom. I didn't have a knife. Don't throw me down. I was going to walk back outside. I wasn't read my rights.
Hey, he's trying to...
I understand that, but I wasn't read my rights, so I wasn't under
You don't have
arrest.
to be read your rights to be placed under arrest.
Entitled woman loses it when finally told no. From the YouTube channel Police Insider. What's going on, y'all? This is Brandon, aka the Port City Attorney. My kids don't like to be told no, so I get it. Let's see what happens.
On November 17th, 2021, an officer was dispatched in response to a family disturbance. Dispatch advised that a female had a knife and instructed the officer to approach her with caution. Here's what happened next.
Outside and you grabbed me fucking my chest.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My stepdaughter was upset today.
Nothing
She's
wrong
me
with this
stealing
tire.
stuff.
Let me talk to you over here real quick, and then we can figure it out. Let me talk to her real quick.
Yeah.
You want to check it out? He thinks I stabbed his tires.
Well, I need to figure out what's going on first. We'll talk over here away from him, okay? So again, what happened?
He always takes my cigarettes and he moves of mine. I'm having to live here.
You mentioned you had a knife, so just to be safe,
I don't have a knife.
just keep your hands out of your pocket, okay? No, you're good.
Check. Okay, I'll empty them if you'd like. I've changed my cigarettes.
You're good.
Honey. Because I'm tired of him messing with my things.
Okay.
Like,
Which
it's
one's
been-
your room? You have a room
I
there?
don't have a room here, no.
You've been staying for a few days?
No, until I get my appeal settled out with, because they illegally evicted me.
So
from my
how many
apartment.
days have you been here?
Several.
Several?
Like a month already.
Yeah, certain things here, like clothes, anything?
Yeah, I have everything
Okay.
here.
So he moved your cigarettes, you said?
He does all the time. He takes them because my brother smokes all my mom's cigarettes. So I'm thinking he gives them to my brother. He tries to blame it on my brother, but I'm the one that's always up. Like right now, my brother has a towel in front of his door.
You made a comment about marijuana.
What about it? It's legal.
He takes your weed.
He does.
Your cigarettes. So is he taking your weed or your cigarettes?
He's taking all of it.
So be more specific so I can
And
figure out
so he's
what's
getting in
going
my
on.
purse, and then he puts it back when I start raising cane.
Okay.
He doesn't need to get in my purse.
Does he smoke marijuana too?
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to get marijuana?
I guess. No, just to be a. He's always been this way my whole life. My
Okay.
whole
As
life.
far as you know, does he smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of why the issue's at.
No,
The
he just
cigarettes
hides
is
my
one
shit
thing,
all
then
the
weed's
time.
another thing. So I want
He
to try to
hides
figure out
my
what's going
weed, my pipe, my cigarettes, my lighter all the time.
on. So what's up with the comment about the knife? About the knife?
I don't know.
and
You
he
can
said-
go look at his
I'm gonna go
tires.
check, but he
Go
said
ahead.
something about you had a knife and that
No,
you
it's crazy.
the air's coming out of his tires and all this and all that.
No, you can go look. There's
You
no
go
way.
look?
I didn't
Okay.
touch it.
So once these other officers are here, these other officers are here, I'll let you stay with them and I'll check the tires real quick. Stay on this side.
Going back inside.
You gotta wait here.
Huh?
You gotta wait here.
I'm not under arrest.
It doesn't work like that, okay?
No.
I gotta wait.
arresting me, Mom. I didn't have a knife. Don't throw me down. I was going to walk back outside. Okay.
Like that.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Please don't. Why you turning around and walk out the door? I've never resisted.
Based on what you see so far in this interaction, I know you're all experts. You're watching this video. It's not the first one you've seen. You've seen a police encounter or two. Do you believe at this juncture that she was being detained and was not free to leave? That's my question to you. Let me know in the comments.
All right, back up.
Because I wasn't under arrest.
Why is he under arrest?
Probably because I need to pee.
We'll explain it in a minute, okay?
Yes, sir. You don't have to be so hateful, officer. I respect officers.
Who's being hateful? I just said we'll explain it in a minute.
Your attitude.
Okay.
You
That's
know what?
fine.
We got good officers.
I wasn't having attitude with you, but okay. Okay.
Yeah, because he just
Okay, sir. So what's all going on today?
when you told me not to go.
Hi, officer.
Because she was in here. I'm in laying down in the bed.
Okay.
She's in here hollering that I stole her weed, that I stole her cigarettes,
Stay right there. I turned
and all
around.
this stuff. I told her I didn't steal anything. I don't have any weed. I don't have cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. And then she told her mother, "Well, I'm just going to go out and play in his tires and see how he likes it."
So you said she grabbed the knife?
So I went outside. She had a knife in her hand and heard air going out of her tires. I don't know if she just let it live out or if she stabbed it, but she was there by that front tire right there.
You heard air?
I heard air coming from
You heard like air coming out of the tires? What other comments did she make about
She just said she was going to cut my knife in my tires. She was going to.
So I guess he said that she said she was going to slash your tires? and he heard air coming out of the tire.
And this happened right before? Oh, actually, that goes to that. I would assume. Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess she didn't stab it.
So she was tampering with it,
with
though.
the knife, yeah. No. She said you took her marijuana.
Yeah, she said I took her marijuana.
Okay.
And I took her cigarettes.
Did
and all
you?
this stuff. No, sir.
Okay.
Can I help you up and
Yeah,
walk
but
you
can
on
my
the
mom take me
concrete?
to the bathroom?
No, ma'am, you can't. You're under arrest right now. You can't go to the bathroom right now, okay? I'm just going to try to lift you straight up, okay?
Oh, man.
Here, just use your leg.
All right, real quick. They alluded to charges that she's under arrest for. They've told her that she's under arrest. So again, I'm going to the experts. What do you think she is under arrest for at this time? Let me know in the comments. I'll see him down there.
Look that up.
You're okay. Just come up.
No, I didn't.
Use your knee. There you go. There you are. I got you. There we go.
This is like the third time this week she's accused me of stealing her marijuana. She loses it. She puts it somewhere else. Last time, yesterday.
Where did she get the knife from?
Chill out.
Out of the kitchen, I guess. Out of the kitchen, I guess.
Is it okay if I smoke a cigarette? They're in here.
We'll see if we can. Yeah.
My lighter's down there.
Down there? Okay. Have a seat and I'll get you one, okay?
Mom, I'll leave. Just please don't have me arrested.
And the reason I had to dump her is because I told her not to go inside the house, so we figured what was going on. She saw the other officers coming, and she started walking away from me, and I told her not to come back inside, so that's why I had to drop her, because she's not allowed to go back in there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because we were over there, like I told her, just come over here so I can come and get your side, and she figured she was going to come back in here when I told her not to, which she can't, because I'm trying to figure out what's happening. So that's why that happened, okay?
You're under arrest for REO, for obstructing, resisting and obstructing.
But I didn't.
Listen up for me, okay? That's because you went away from that officer when he told you not to.
He told me to stop. I turned around.
Well, you tried going in the house.
I know, but when he told me to stop. I turned around.
And you continued trying to go in the house.
I was turning around to walk out the door. If y'all would have seen him, Mom.
Answer to my question was answered. I know you guys got it right in the comments, so we didn't even need that cop. But she was charged with obstruct. My guess is that the officer's rationale will be that they were conducting an investigation to determine whether or not the person in question, the woman, the suspect, did or did not use a knife to slash the tires or otherwise tamper with the personal property of this gentleman right here, right? So they were conducting an investigation. They were talking to her. They were going to go talk to someone else. Apparently, she had seen the other officers walking up and she went into the house. She tried to go into the house. She said she had to pee, but the officers don't know whether or not she is going in there in order to obstruct or interrupt their investigation by potentially disposing of any evidence, i.e. the knife, right? So that's going to be most likely their justification. Now, her defense will likely be, I was never under arrest. I was not told that I was detained. I was not told that I was not free to go. So I went to walk back in the house and I was then thrown to the ground. That's probably going to be the arguments on both sides. Let's see what else develops in this video.
Do you kind of understand?
Yes, sir.
I told her not to go in there and she still ignored me.
But I'm thinking it should be okay, not be arrested.
Now she's catching a charge for resisting. All she had to do was listen to me while I told her I was going to figure out what was going on.
Did you explain that to her?
I told her that before that happened, yes.
Thank you.
I told her not to come inside. I'm Corporal Rodriguez, man.
He pulled me from my backside out the door. I was already turning around, sir. I'm not lying. The tires still fully inflated. I didn't do anything to it.
Well, the screw off where you air it up is off.
You understand that all you had to do was wait, like I said, right?
Yeah, as soon as you told me to stop.
No. I told you not to leave when we were there. I said wait, and you just
I
kept
said,
walking
wait,
away.
I'm not under arrest. And you said, as soon as I was in the door, and you said, that might not be so. Stop.
I didn't say, I
And
never
I
said
did
that
was
might not be so. I told you not to go in there.
I was not even all the way in.
If you would have just waited and let us figure out what was going on, you wouldn't be in handcuffs. It's that simple.
I had to pee.
You never said that over there. You just saw the other cops show up and you started walking away. And I told you not to go in there.
I
not to
told
go.
you I have to go inside.
As far as
I wasn't arrested.
Listen, as far as your
I wasn't
dad,
read my rights.
Hey, he's trying to explain.
I understand that, but I wasn't read my rights, so I wasn't under
You don't have
arrest.
to be read your rights to be placed under arrest.
That is a common misconception with the general public. I can't tell you how many times somebody has come to me and said, I was never read my Miranda rights, therefore the arrest was not legal. That's not true. Under the Supreme Court case of Miranda v. Arizona, the Supreme Court held that you have to be read your rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution, which they basically termed the Miranda rights, right? And everyone's seen cops, everyone's seen these rights be read. And so what that Supreme Court case said is that if you are subjected to a custodial interrogation, you have to be read your Miranda rights before. A custodial interrogation is a situation where you are under arrest and or otherwise unable to freely leave, right? So it's unclear in this situation whether or not she was free to leave, but you're also being interrogated. You're being asked questions, right? In this case, she was being asked questions, but she wasn't subject to the Miranda requirements because she wasn't in handcuffs. Even if she was under arrest, none of what they said is really salient to what she's being charged with, right? She's being charged with resisting or obstructing. Her actions are what matter. And so even if she did say something that was incriminating, there are exceptions to the hearsay rule, such as an excited utterance, where that could come in even without the Miranda warnings. So that was a long-winded lawyer way of saying that just because the cops don't read you your Miranda rights doesn't mean that you're not under arrest or the arrest is somehow faulty, right? They only have to read it to you basically if they've got you at the station and they're sitting you down and asking you questions, or if they put you in handcuffs, put you in the back of the cop car, and then start asking you questions. That's when they should probably read you Miranda rights, but don't remind them. If they don't do it and they start asking you questions, just invoke your Fifth Amendment right to not talk. Say, I want to speak to a lawyer, and those questions will just magically stop.
Of course, just do your full pat down real quick. And
You can't pat me down. They don't want Bob.
Going to jail.
Mom, please.
Come on, girl.
Okay. Hold on. Can I get my other shoe?
Yeah, we can get your shoe.
I didn't do nothing. But why? I wasn't under arrest. So why am I
under arrest now?
Okay, but how can you give? Okay, I understand. But when he told me to stop, I turned around. I did.
Hey, I've got that other shoe.
Yeah, we'll put it in the shoe.
That's not right, because when he told me to stop, I was turning around.
Put your toes in there, slide it on, let's go. You want the shoe?
This is not right.
You've been told you're under arrest.
Okay, after the fact. I wasn't under arrest in the driveway, so why couldn't I go pee?
Because you weren't free to leave like I told you.
Mom, please. Mom, please.
Did he actually tell her she was not free to leave while they were talking in the driveway? That's my question to you. You can run the tape back if you want. That's my question. Was she free to leave? Did he inform her that she was not free to leave?
Your mom's not gonna
Put
do
your
nothing
shoe
for
on.
you.
This is the last chance to put your shoe on. We're going. Let's go. Benjamin, let's go.
I'm putting my shoe on.
We'll
Put it on right now and we're going.
Mom.
I don't have no money to bail you out.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. There's not gonna be a bill anyway. Let's go.
All right.
They're taking you, I guess, to read. Call me.
Can I politely ask you a question? I
What?
wasn't under arrest at the time.
You're not free to go. It doesn't matter. You're not free to go. I gave you a lawful order to wait there while the other officers talked to you, so I could figure out what else was going on in there.
Let me finish.
You can argue that in court. That's your right. We're past all that now.
She has some quarters and some dollar bills she wanted you to keep. You're okay with that? So, and I apologize. I promise you I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just saying we'll explain it when we could. So I apologize if it sounded rude. I wasn't trying to be rude at all, okay? So, but it's a misdemeanor resisting evading, so she won't be in there like way too long or anything, but probably for the night, okay?
I'm going to lose my job. I finally got off the street, got a job. Nobody else was here when he did that to me. Like, if you ask my mom, as soon as he told me to stop, I stopped. And I was barely on the ledge of the door. And he said, wait. And I waited right there. And that's when he pulled me out of the door. You could ask my mother. She was sitting right there. Like, I did stop. I didn't go any further. So that's not resisting. I wasn't under arrest at the moment, sir. He did not tell me in the driveway I was under arrest. Okay, but I did. I stopped.
It looked like to me, honestly, when you were trying to go inside the house and walk away from it.
But that's not right, man. My parents don't have the money to get me out.
The female was charged with resisting arrest.
It's unfortunate. All right, I'm going to start with that. It's unfortunate that people fall on hard times. We don't know anything about this woman. Maybe she's had a very rough life, ended up on the streets, and she's working her way back up. However, based on her conduct and her statements, doesn't seem that that's the case. It just seems like this is what the title of the video purported to be, and that is an entitled woman who loses it when she's told something other than what she wants to do. Just for your general understanding, you can be charged with resisting and or obstructing even if you're not actively under arrest. Typically, you're going to be charged with that obstruction if you're somehow interfering with their investigation, and you're going to be charged with resisting if you're trying to resist your lawful detention, right? I say lawful because that is subject to whatever the judge or jury decides as far as the arrest. It's going to be the judge that's going to decide whether or not the detention was lawful. That's a question of law, not a question of fact. So a jury is not really going to decide that. That'll be a threshold issue for the court to decide prior to taking it to the jury. However, most criminal cases settle, and so this won't go to a jury. What do you guys think? Do you think that she did enough in order to catch the resisting charge? Or do you think that the officers kind of went a little bit overboard? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things. We'll see you next time.
Big verdict.